only, so to say, the important person from the film crew in this context. We also have the maker of the hero of the film, which is like Hamza's mother in the audience somewhere. There she is. Hamza Father's mom, and it's truly special. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Yeah, honestly, right now I'm really feeling very humbled and proud to be Hamza's mother. All thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and you for giving him this platform. I truly acknowledge this. Thank you so much.
Hamza, other than being who he looks like on screen, is one of the most wonderful, mild, and Shadid sensitive sound of child.
He
and
is.
his sensitivity and that kind of gentle nature, I think that is what's missing usually. जब आप देखते हैं ना कि एक जिम ब्रो सिर्फ आप दिखा रहे हैं, तो जिम ब्रो अंदर बाहर पत्थर आपको लगता है कि होंगे, तो वो जिम ब्रो तो है और क्या ही अच्छा जिम ब्रो है वो, लेकिन वो एक शदीद सेंसिटिव और एक बहुत ही प्यारा सा बच्चा है वो अंदर से. उसकी वो जो सेंसिटिविटी है, आई थिंक दैट मेक्स हिम सो बिलीवेबल ऑल्सो कि जिस तरह से उसने ये किया है. वी आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड आई एम वेरी प्राउड टू हैव वर्कड विद हिम, टू हैव डिस्कवर्ड हिम. सो थैंक यू फॉर मेकिंग हिम. It was just a lucky situation where all of us were gracious enough towards each other to let each other be, but कहीं ना कहीं एक कंट्रोल सेंटर जो था वो मेंटेन ही किया हुआ था कि जो उसकी टोन है बस हम उससे ना निकले. You know, it's really like a story that you would say, oh, like really bad soap opera, right? It can go really wrong. It can go really, really wrong, right? वो लड़की पानी में भीग रही है. Of course, I mean, you can start thinking Lollywood, and then you can start thinking, I don't know, like Bollywood. And so, so I'm just saying, कहीं ना कहीं वो aesthetic का, technicality का, delicacy का, इतनी चीज़ें होती है. अकेला मैं तो वो सब pilot नहीं कर सकता उस जहाज़ को. But then, just creating that environment जहाँ पे अगर सच्ची बात है तो कई दफ़ा वो कि हाँ बहुत अच्छा है करते हैं ऐसे, और कहते होते हैं नहीं बिल्कुल ऐसे ही होना है, like so just I think it's a process. In the pre-production phase, when you are when the canvas is blank and you are discussing, I let people breathe a lot. I let them bring their ideas, but I become a bit of a dictator when it comes to shooting. Also because it's money then. It's money. It's hours. It's actors. It's real crew, real time, food. अभी पहाड़ों में जाके लोगों को really सुसु भी करना है, खाना भी खाना है, आपको एक्टिंग भी अच्छी करनी है, आपको प्यारा भी लगना है, आपको एक रीटेक के लिए अगर सफा कमर को पानी में वो डूब गई है तो वो दोबारा पूरा उनको ट्राई किया जाएगा, उनके बाल सुखाए जाएंगे, फिर so like you need to keep that humanity alive somewhere. But what I can think of is it's almost like raising a child, but with a village, with like in a joint family, for example. So कई दफा आप बच्चे को चिपका के रखते हैं, मेरा बच्चा है, इसको कोई कुछ नहीं सिखाएगा, इसको सिर्फ मैं सिखाऊंगा. But then there comes a time when you're like, I don't have the time, or now I need the child to learn something that I cannot teach, so you hand it to someone, and then someone else, and then you take it back for a while, and you give. So it's almost like raising a child, literally like beginning with birthing the child and then letting it. So that sense of control, as you're saying, वो आता है और जाता रहता है, and it's an exercise in co-working. It's an exercise in patience. Is to calm down. Sometimes because just taking that pressure, I need to be productive, I need to be creative, I can produce something, I need to make something better. That kind of is very important, I feel. And we are so overcharged in this day and age, so stimulated, overstimulated, like really, we do not need to be more, we should not create more pressure on ourselves. Just sometimes giving yourself that margin and giving whatever you are producing or creating the due time for it to brew, for it to, and for you to enjoy the process. It also made me stronger in so many ways. I'm not saying okay, kumari wo heroic harkat hai. Heroic nahi hai, just being human, I feel. just letting life be. And it's easier to say it in retrospect, of course, but जब हो रहा होता है, I'm sure. So बस एक बिला वजह की anxiety और वो जो है ना, हाँ, आपको अपनी expectation को realistic रखना होगा. आपको अपनी audience के size के बारे में अपनी greediness कम करनी होगी. You want to tell a story and you want to tell it your way. You do not want to be begging for money. You do not want anybody coming in and taking over your creative and whatever aesthetic को. आप उसको थोड़े पैसों में बना लें, लेकिन फिर ये एक्सपेक्ट करना कि वो उसको उतने ही लोग देखें जो हम टीवी का रात का 8 से 9 का ड्रामा देखते हैं. That's unrealistic. Make it for a bunch of people who will just watch it in a hall like this. Put it on YouTube. Put it on your socials. I mean, now we are, I think, very lucky in that way कि वो जो middleman वाला सारा process है वो खत्म होता जा रहा है इस तरह से. The creator to the distributor, the channel is very direct. And उसके बहुत से मिसालें आपके सामने मौजूद हैं, you know. आपको जरूरी नहीं है. So I think अपने notions बदलने की बस हमें जरूरत है. And of course, you know, I had to do television for 16-15 years to be able to make my first film. I made Manto, released in 2015. I started working in 1999. I'm just saying, so the journey is also not going to be always very easy or laid out for you, and just living in that hope कि oh there would be like a proper channel to explore. Proper channels तो बहुत से कामों के नहीं exist करते यहाँ पे.
कि वो बड़े उन्हीं किरदारों के अंदर जो है ना उन्होंने ओढ़ लिया किरदार को. So what was the process? आपके माइंड में शुरू से यही 3 लोग थे for these roles, or was it like you had you know different people in mind and then you narrowed it down to them? What was, and how did you discover Hamza? Because he was a new face and that's like what was, so ये journey जरा बताएं हमें.
बहुत सारे सवालात हैं इसमें इकट्ठे. एक तो देखें नहीं, I think ये पूरी चीज़ जो है वही फिल्म मेकिंग, I would like to repeat time and again, बहुत सारे लोग मिलके एक प्रोसेस से गुजरते हैं, you know. So कई दफ़ा sure you can have a wish list कि इस चीज़ में ये होगा वो होगा. अभी मैं पिछले दिनों ऐसे याद कर रहा था. There was a point, to be honest, when I was mad and ambitious enough that for Sakina's role I even reached out to Tabbu and I was like, you know, I would like you to, and then we had some communication and then it stopped. So you know what I mean? कि ख्वाहिशें तो इस तरह की होती. But then I was like, when I had Sanya said, I was like, who Tabbu, like really? You know, Sanya said, like, you know. So that way, no, casting एक बिल्कुल ही और तरह की चीज़ होती है. उसमें बहुत से factors आ सकते हैं. कभी so I would not go into that, but एक अच्छे intelligent actor की पहली बात ये होती है कि फिर वो सिर्फ अपने किसी प्री-सेट मोल्ड को नहीं प्रोजेक्ट करता. अब अगेन सेइंग कि सबा की एक पर्सनालिटी है, लेकिन उसका मुझे लगता है कि टीवी ड्रामों में प्री कमली कुछ एक ऐसा फेस था जब बहुत एक तरह के कैरेक्टर्स सबा से लोग, you know, which were like say more Sabha. This is very less Sabha, you know. So just that having that grace and that generosity कि okay, somebody is trying to make me do something which I usually do not do. Like it's a very low key character. Like Sabha as a human, उसका reflex is very like, you know, spontaneous. It is very like, you know, active. But Hina is really like, you know, like some zen, weird, like a breezy kind of presence. Sabha is not like that. So for her to understand that, and then she has great skill, great presence, but then playing it along with the other people, right? सानिया सईद का मेरे से एक गिला रहता है. हमेशा मुझे कहती तो मुझे डायरेक्ट नहीं करते. मैं तुम्हारा नाम सानिया सईद है बहन, मतलब तुम्हें क्यों डायरेक्ट करना है मुझे? मतलब you are there and then you are there, you will do it. You know, but she's so wonderful again. You know, so she again जो पेपर पे आपने लिया फिर वो उसको खुद कैसे करते हैं, और उसकी वो impairment जो है वो by birth नहीं है, वो एक एक्सीडेंट से हुई है. बट इतने साल गुजर चुके हैं उस चीज़ को, तो हमने कहा कहीं वो नहीं चाहिए वो जो हमें क्लीशे करते हैं कि जो लोग देख नहीं सकते, वो ठोकरे खाते रहते हैं, उलटते पलटते रहते हैं. So we were like, no, we were not going to portray that, right? It is not that kind of where the word disability needs to keep popping up. No, it's a lack of an ability that she has. But then, you know, so but then you need a Sanya Said to bring in that grace and that ease to it. There was no shot ever. कई दफा she would be like, वो मैंने झपकाया तो नहीं, वो मैंने अपना वो eyeball तो नहीं move किया. And I was like, I swear, like I have stop thinking about you as anybody other than Sakina, and I'm not even looking at your technique, what you are doing, because the truth of the moment is so Nimra Buncha again, I think says a million things with just her eyes and her existence, you know. You don't need to do it. With the boy, I was very sure, to be honest. We looked around and I was like, no TV actor. Look, it is like, you know, I was like, now, एक इंसान है जो जब आए, I want 99% of the audience to think one thing, object of desire, right? So I was like, सब cliche है, you know, and then somehow, you know, जो भी हमारा audition का था सिलसिला, we were asking people here and there. I was like, okay, let's look at people who can potentially look like, you know, dangerously hot. And then one day, Fatima very reluctantly said that, so मेरा cousin है, वो लफ्ज़ में पढ़ रहा था या पढ़ चुका था हमजा उस वक्त, and he's done this modeling gigs, and she showed me photo. I was like, what? मैंने ये boy एक तो मैंने कहा थोड़े कपड़ों में मुझे दिखाओ ये कैसा लगता है. Okay, Hamza has a lovely, beautiful body, and those photos were like, you know. So then we call it Hamza, and I just, you know, this way, this inherent charm to him. And I feel that Abhi as an actor, I would not say that, oh, I explored all of his potential. For him, I was like, just be yourself, just this quiet energy that you have, you know. And that luxury all actors can have only once, when you don't know them, right? So with the newcomer, who was the road? That's all his mystery, I think, other than wo jo quiet sa uska wo, but for him, the biggest challenge was that ab apne teen giant veterans, full experienced, and you know, like anybody in his place would be just starstruck, but you know, he stood his ground with grace, with that kind of, you know, not losing character, and so we did a whole sort of, you know, a kind of auditioning campaign. We had Hamza actually moved up. Hamza wasn't our first sort of, you know, shortlist. He was on the second go, but then we started working with another actor, another new actor, and something didn't click, and I kept thinking of Hamza time and again. I was like, let's bring him back. And then we went through proper, rigorous, you know, training for more than 2 months. We, you know, worked with him on the, like, everything down to every single movement of the song Kundiyan, jahan pe wo upar baithe, niche baithe. That was all done in a studio for weeks. And then we took it to the location, we did our drills, then we brought the cameras back in, so it was really like, you know.
That's why it comes along so beautifully. So we have a question from
A lot, like when it's done well. One of my most favorite films ever is Khalnayak. And another very favorite film of mine is Terminator 2, you know. But again, you know, I'm just saying, so but if I were to just say कि मैं भी ऐसी ही film बनाऊँ जो सबको समझ आ जाए या सबके मिजाज पे, that is not, I think, a burden I would like to take always.
So you
Assalamualaikum. Firstly, I'd like to start off by saying absolute cinema. This was my response to watching your film, and I've been watching your works in Shahrazad. I think I was 11 back then, और मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आता था. लेकिन आज देख के मुझे feel हुआ this is definitely one of your best works. So one of the main things that I took from the film was जो कि हमारी society में काफी common है, और वो होती है religious hypocrisy. You showed Sakina's character as an intensely pious woman, लेकिन उसके अपने जो desires थे, which was her fear of abandonment या you know अकेले रह जाना, तो वो अपने रब का कहना भी झुठला गई उस बात पे. Now the question comes down to what is the motivation behind presenting such a topic to a society where this is criticized, where your film does lack visibility, where, as someone else mentioned, there are people that are never going to watch it or are going to have the same reaction as to, you know, ye kya hai. So what is the actual motivation behind showing such topics? And this is a really taboo topic as well, religiously taboo as well.
I'll be honest, I think I don't look at it like that. For example, that kind of, I have a degree in psychology. This is, anyway. So speak phenomena, it's called logic-tied compartmentalization. So that you can have many compartments, but they can be just very airtight on their own. Logic of one does not need to permeate into the logic of the other, right? And I think our life is like that, you know. So I just feel actually when you start imposing stereotypes is where the problem is. If you think showing somebody religious is a taboo or is sensitive, I think no, that's I mean, I don't want to sound harsh, but I'm saying that's a bit warped. Because if you look at it, आपका religion तो आपके culture का बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा बन चुका है. You know, usually वो होता है, the umbrella is culture and then under that you have religion. But I think there's such a cross exchange now that a lot of your culture is directed by the religion that you follow, like religious practices. So it's not even showing. I think it would be unnatural to not show कि एक खातून जो अकेली रहती है तो she has to hold on to something. So faith comes in handy. We all need faith, you know, and faith gives you great sort of, you know, like support and hope and protection. So I don't think it is essentially to criticize. It's not. It is not. You know. हम सब हैं, जब हम सब के अंदर डिफरेंट तरह के रिलीजियस और कल्चरल हैबिट्स कह लें, पैटर्न्स कह लें, वो मौजूद हैं. मतलब कोई गिरता है, आई डोंट नो, बहुत ही जेंजी टाइप बच्चे भी सबके मुंह से बिस्मिल्लाह निकल जाता है, या देखना अल्लाह मियां खैर, यू नो, लाइक, सो व्हाट आर यू रिफरिंग टू? इट्स रिलीजन, राइट? You just don't say कि या अल्लाह खैर, or you don't say बिस्मिल्लाह just like that, because it's not only religion and faith, it is also cultural. So I think and a lot of people do say that, what you just said. You know, why do you always have, you know, religious sort of, I don't know, like elements there? Because I've grown up like that.
I think there was a bit of a miscommunication. What I meant to ask was, Sakina was a pious woman, you know, वो कुरान पाक पढ़ती है. लेकिन उन्होंने जब एक बात हुई that you know, Hina's wedding is technically a sham at this rate. और वो उसी बात को, आलिमा की बात को रिजेक्ट करने पे आ गई. I really liked that element.
So that is when you start exploiting religion also.
And a lot of people are critics of such topics. They do criticize such topics being shown in cinema.
जिंदगी में 2 दफ़ा सिनेमा गई मूवी देखने, ठीक है. पहली मूवी देखने एक दिन होगा, आई थिंक 6-7 years old, ठीक है. दूसरी मूवी मैंने देखी कमली अभी 2 साल पहले शायद सिनेमा में. मूवी देखने के बाद पूरा 1 हफ्ता में इस किस्म का शिकार रही कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कोई ऐसा नया चेहरा नजर आया, कोई ऐसा नया डायरेक्टर नजर आया जो मेरे दिल की बात समझ सकता था. कि जो मूवी है उसमें जो चीज़ आप बता रही हो हमें समझ आ रही है, ठीक है. लवनेस नहीं है, हर कैरेक्टर की जो डिमांड है, जो उसका डायलॉग है, वो प्रॉपर उस तरीके से अदा किया गया, ठीक है. आपकी इस मूवी को जून 3rd 2022 को रिलीज हुई, ठीक है. 23 में इसको इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड मिला अमेरिका में. और फिर इसको यूरोप में IFFR में पेश किया गया. बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है कि अब जिस दौर में सिनेमा खत्म हो चुका है पाकिस्तान में, ठीक है, उस दौर में ऐसी मूवी बनी है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. आपने कोशिश की. अच्छा, उसमें सबसे जो बड़ी इसमें एफर्ट है वो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि एक उसमें राइटर और दूसरा डायरेक्टर, इन दोनों की जो टर का बॉन्ड है ना, डायरेक्टर और राइटर का टर, इस तरह का बॉन्ड जो है ये मिलके एक अच्छी शानदार कॉमेडी बना सकता है.
एक्टर भी उसमें शामिल कर लेते हैं.
एक्टर बाद में,
अच्छा.
एक्टर बाद में. हम जो दूसरी मूवी थी कल हमने देखी जिंदगी तमाशा, उसमें ये था कि आपने बिल्कुल वो जो मूवी ये स्टोरी है बिल्कुल, या उन्होंने शहर जाके वो आपने निकाली है वहाँ से, ठीक है. और ये भी एक गांव के उसमें आ गई है. अच्छा, अब ये तो सारा कुछ हो गया, बहुत अच्छा किया आपने अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, ठीक है. अब मैं ये पूछना चाह रही हूँ कि ये तो जिंदगी है, एक सफ़र है, इसमें रुकने वालों का कोई मकाम नहीं है. अब आगे आप क्या करके दे रहे हैं हमें, आगे क्या बना रहे हैं कि उसको आप कुछ अर्से तक याद रखें?
आगे फिल्म मैं बना चुका हूँ, पिछले साल मैंने शूट किया है, और इंशाल्लाह बाय दिस ईयर्स एंड या अगले साल वो इंशाल्लाह मंजर आम पे भी आ जाएगी. नाम अभी मैं इसलिए रिवील नहीं कर रहा, वो कहीं होता है आपने वर्किंग टाइटल रखा होता है तो वो वो चेंज हो जाता है, देयर इज सम कंफ्यूजन. तो अभी हम उसको बट वो शूट हो चुकी है एंड दिस टाइम अराउंड okay because I'm very overwhelmed and like हाँ मैं छोटी सी बच सकता था. instead of doing a dark comedy, turning it to a psychological drama, doing a bit of a genre mixing is the fact दो मुख्तलिफ असनाफ को इकट्ठा किया है. There's live singing in that film, जो एक element मैंने अभी तक explore नहीं किया था. It's not pre-recorded songs, but we have a whole track of, you know, live music being sung in the film. Yeah, so that's, I don't know, it is a lot of
But I would like to ask you, what was your vision for the ending?
कमली की ending पे I have had all sorts of, you know, reactions and responses, but मेरा एक पहला जवाब तो ये होता है कि फिर थोड़ी सी बसूड़ी आपको फिल्म ने डाल दी है तो उसमें क्या बुरा है, right? If it got you thinking, what's wrong with that? I mean, one thing, because मैं अगर आपकी जगह पे बैठी हूँ कि मैं तो फिल्में अभी मतलब ज़िंदगी में मैंने 3-4 ही बनाई हैं ड्रामों के अलावा, तो मैं जब फिल्में नहीं बना रहा होता तो मैं वहीं बैठ के फिल्में देख रहा होता हूँ. लेकिन वहाँ पे जब कोई कहता है यार इनके लिए ज़्यादा दिमाग का काम ना छोड़ना है, ये दिमाग बाहर छोड़ के आने वाली काम है, I'm like, what the hell does that even mean, you know? Why are you questioning my IQ or EQ, or why are you questioning my basic intelligence? और अगर कोई फिल्म मुझे थोड़ी देर के लिए सब सोल्यूशन नहीं भी दे रही, सब स्पून फीड नहीं भी कर रही, so it's okay, you know, if the experience was worth it, you know, then it's okay. It is an open-ended thing. मुझे वही तो किसी ने बोला, उन्होंने बहुत कुछ अच्छे स्वीट से क्यूट से वो साहब उन्होंने ना अपने अंदाज में जाके एंड फिर होना की है ये उस तो पानी से गई है थी वो मर गई है. मैं कर देखें मौत तो एक हकीकत है, एक ना एक दिन तुम मरना है. अब वो उस वक्त मरी है या वो 2 मिनट बाद मरी है, इसके ऊपर डिबेट की कहते हैं आपको क्या लगा, कहते हैं लगता है मार गई. मैं sure, you know, if that's the story you want, that's the story you want. The only thing that confuses the hell out of people is the pictures that Nimra Buchak is कि हमजा खाजा की तस्वीर, अमल ताज की तस्वीर वहाँ की होती है. Look, okay, मैं इसको बिल्कुल इंटेलेक्चुअलाइज नहीं करना चाहता. आपको एक सीधी कहानी होता है, एक लड़की है और वो बहुत बड़ी चोर है, ठीक है, और उसको अपनी ज़िंदगी में एक्साइटमेंट और एडवेंचर या जो भी डिज़ायर है उसके लिए उसको उसने बहुत सी चोरियाँ करनी है. पहली चोरी वो कहाँ से करती है, वो हरमला की कहानी जो उसको नन सुनाती है उससे पूरा एक वो फैब्रिकेट कर लेती है, राइट. तो वो रेडियो पे जो बकबक मैं कर रहा होता हूँ वहाँ से वो कहती है कि अच्छा अगर एक कैरेक्टर कुछ बातें करेगा तो इस तरह की अधूरी अधूरी बातें करेगा, शेर क्या करता है, हिरन क्या करता है, भूख होती है, प्यास होती है, यू नो दैट काइंड ऑफ gibberish. Then if she needs a face for that character, that needs to come from somewhere, right? So कुछ editing का भी इसमें वो है, क्योंकि एक point पे वो कहीं निम्रा narrates this whole story जब वो tub में है scene, so she does refer to something, a love that was not fulfilled or whatever. So she's an artist. The only scene that would have really pacified everyone or spoon-fed everyone कि सबा ने किसी point पे इस एक random लड़के की कोई तस्वीर वहाँ देखी है and she just liked it, so she just put a face to that. And Nimra is not burning it for any good reason in the end. She's just done with whatever, you know. But all I can say is the picture burning scene was a very last minute thought. We were wrapping up the shoot. It was the last day of shoot and suddenly it happened. And actually I remember Fatma Azadar, the writer, she was really like unsure. She was like, what would it do? And I was like, let me do it. Let me just shoot it. Like I want to shoot this, you know. And those props were there. एक्चुअली उस प्रॉप ने बताऊँ कहाँ होना था, जब वो सबा से वो टब में कहानी सुन रही होती है, सबा उसकी कहानी सुन रही होती है. सो इफ यू सी देयर इज अ होल बंच ऑफ थिंग्स अराउंड देयर. सो वी वर सपोज्ड टू शो अ फोटोग्राफ, बट बाय दैट टाइम वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन अमल ताज एंड आई थॉट इट गिव्स इट. सो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग आई कुड हैव अगेन, बट आई मच रादर रिलाइड ऑन योर intelligent, beautiful minds, and I think it's no rocket science. और जो आप कर, किसी ने कहा उसका बेटा है निम्रा बुचक का, किसी ने कहा उसका भाई है, किसी ने कहा उसका कोई बॉयफ्रेंड होगा, whatever.
इस पे जादू हो रहा है.
Whatever, yeah, why not? The world is so colorful and twisted, and it has margin for everything, you know. मतलब टीवी ड्रामे देख रहे हैं, उसमें सब कुछ पॉसिबल है, you know. एक तस्वीर से चक्कर चला लिया, and that's it.
Awesome. तक निकाह हो गया and the husband is not there, तो आपको इजाज़त है कि आप कानूनी कार्रवाई करके you can liberate yourself. And then Sabaa Kamer goes out of that scene और फिर music start होता है काश कोई जाने. I think the music and the scenes, they were just so perfectly linked. It feels like this is the person, you know, ये यही बात कहना चाहती है. That liberation, that is not only in the scene visually but also in the music. So जो वो music process था, अगर आप उससे walk through करवाएं, how was that, you know, voicing out the characters and what was the thought process behind that?
long journey. But I would say Kamli, I was very sure कि मैं जो नई एक फिल्म मेकिंग की वेव है जिसका मैं खुद भी I would like to believe I'm a part of, say जिंदगी तमाशा for example, there's a very different tone to it. And I think हम सब बड़े तो हुए हैं, not maybe a lot of you, काफ़ी छोटे छोटे भी लोग मुझे उम्र के नज़र आ रहे हैं, but we grew up watching a lot of Bollywood जहाँ पे आप बिल्कुल क्वेश्चन नहीं करते थे कि क्या हुआ है कि वो खातून अभी रो रही थी, अब एकदम पिलर के साथ लग के गाना गाना शुरू हो गई, बारिश है लता मंगेशकर पीछे से गा रहे हैं. It was completely acceptable and lovely and beautiful, you know. And she doesn't have to be a performer or a singer. She could be a housewife. She could be a mother. She could be, I don't know, वो मजदूर खेत में वो किसान है तो वहाँ पे वो भी गाना गा सकता है. So you know somehow I think that formula which is so unique to the subcontinent का फिल्म का जो एक सुनाने का अंदाज है. So I wanted to reclaim it. I was like there's still space for it. Even जैसा न्यू वेव में एक बड़ी लाइन बन गई ना, इसमें गाने नहीं होंगे. इन फिल्मों में लोग गानों के ऊपर वो लिप सिंक्रोनाइज आप नहीं करो. So I was like, okay, sure, lip syncing is perhaps too much. Although I was very tempted. I was very tempted. Like मैं सबा के साथ जब हम we were preparing and हमजा के साथ क्योंकि उनका ज़्यादा काम तो वो गानों के ही थ्रू था. So I was very tempted कि हम lip sync भी करवा लें. But you know, I was like, okay, no, let's hold back a little bit. So the music is there, almost like आपने story में उसको embed किया था. There is no like, you know, oh, it comes in as a, although there's nothing wrong with that, it doesn't come in as an item on its own. You know, I'm not talking an item song, but sometimes when वो गाना आएगा, it would really be like a little sort of detour, and then you will come back. It's curated with intention, with that. Okay, what if this was a scene? What would they say to each other? And then you know. I would sit down with the composer and then we would think, okay, ये लड़की डूब रही है, इसको क्या कहना है, इधर else, you know. चाहे बाटा के काले जूते पहन के वो भाग रही है, एक गंदे से इस तरह के रंग की सलवार कमीज है, छोटा सा काले रंग का दुपट्टा है, right? बाल चोटी पे बंधे हुए हैं, मुंह धुला हुआ है, right? हमने इस तरह की कुछ जैकेट चाहिए. So I was like, okay, let's pick one thing from the formula so that it does not look like that we are, because the idea is we would like to claim original. So let's keep it original, but also not become haters of oh ये तो एक तरह की फिल्मों में होता है. So yeah, I mean एक फॉर्मूला ये भी कहता है हर पाकिस्तानी फिल्म, इंडियन फिल्म जब भी आप कोई देखते हैं तो उसका ग्रैंड क्लाइमैक्स हमेशा एक बड़ा दुखी गाना होता है, like हर लव स्टोरी. And I was like, you know, what do we do? So दो दिल में ख्वाहिशात हैं, मैंने कहा काश या तो नुसरत फ़तेह अली खान साहब जिंदा होते या रेशमा जी होती तो दुखी गाना तो बस मुझे इन दो के. And then somehow we lucked out and somebody said they have this whole treasure trove आपके पास रेशमा जी के unreleased गाने पड़े हुए. So I was like, मैं दोनों गुर्दे बेचने को तैयार हूँ if I can get rights to a रेशमा जी song, right? And then it was another journey. And I was like, बिल्कुल मैं फिल्म के क्लाइमैक्स पे दुखी गाना ही लेकर आना चाहता हूँ. And to clean the track, it was on an analog tape. We digitized the whole thing, you know. So yeah, that's the story of it.
I think music in itself बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा था and बहुत अच्छा ये decision था कि वो साड़ी का पल्लू और बारिश वाला सीन नहीं डाला because
I'm from Mexico. We have similar, female authors and films that portray, the realities of women, and I found it very sad that if this would have been a Mexican movie, probably it would have ended 45 minutes before just there. And at least, not because of the length. I'm saying because at least several people would have had a redeeming chance at happiness. The women, one found her perfect lover, the other one is painting her paintings, and yes, it's not all perfect, but and the blind woman is teaching children and so on. And here, it's very sad that in Pakistan, really all of their worlds, you could see that they completely crumbled and there was so much pain and no future. It was very, very bleak and very hard to in the film.
There were, by the way, many women in the lead crew also. Many women. Like, this was the most female-led crew that I worked with. All my assistant directors, they were all, like, it was a women direction team. My costume designer, my art director, my choreographer, my makeup person, my stylist. They were all women, yeah. It was a lot of, like, good, great, lovely energy.
I have to congratulate you for so many things, the cinematography, the way you portrayed even just beautiful scenes of Pakistan. And one thing that I loved of this movie is how you made it timeless by having two realities that could be in different centuries even. The world of the rich people, you do mix the cell phones also into the village, but the village could be 18th or 19th century, but it shows that all these realities exist parallel and all these fates exist parallel.
हर कोई इंतजार कर रहा है। फिर आपने इसमें डिफरेंट गाने रखे जो बिल्कुल सिंक्रनाइज्ड थे। शिया, सच अ वंडरफुल क्वेश्चन। तानी, नैना फिट होते थे वहां पे। ये सब इतना आपने कैसे कनेक्ट किया? देन सून वैली, वो बिल्कुल एक ख्वाब की तरह थी। एक डरावना ख्वाब भी था और एक खूबसूरत ख्वाब भी था। एक ही जगह को दो तरीके से दिखाना, इट वाज ब्यूटीफुल और बहुत खूबसूरत था। पर ये सब चीजें अलाइन करने में कितना वक्त लगा?
I think वो भी जो है ना, उसकी कीमिया या एल्केमी जो होती है फिल्म बनाने की, बड़ी स्ट्रेंज सी होती है। ये शॉर्ट फिल्म जिस पे ये बेस्ड है, उसकी अच्छी बात ये थी कि वो शॉर्ट फिल्म भी सून वैली में बनी थी और मैंने वो नीला वहाँ जो है जगह, उसको पहली दफा जब देखा तो आई वाज सरप्राइज्ड। हम तो वही कटास राज वगैरह देख के आ जाते, बट यू नो जस्ट that pond, that kind of, और जो उधर पुराने वो banyan trees हैं, centuries old type, so वो it was something very enchanting about it. So वहाँ से वो चीज़ बस कहीं दिल में रह गई, then I kept thinking, this is the world I want to explore, and I remember कि जब motorway नया बना था many years ago, so I remember कि पूरे रास्ते में से आपको जो सबसे ज़्यादा एकदम से उस जर्नी का boredom भी खत्म करती है और जो चीज़ आपको enchant करती है, that is the whole Salt Range वाला area, right? तो I was like, Sabha was like, you're asking me to just like chuck मारना उस बंदे को. It's not even like something delicate or nice, And उसकी retakes बार हो रही थी. And actually, I was like, नहीं, I can't see enough teeth. It's looking ugly. I was like, Hamza, are you okay? Can she bite like properly? And she's like, and then I would be like, अच्छा मुझे चक मार के कोई बात नहीं, कुछ नहीं, Hamza को छोड़ो मुझे. So I was just like, and they're all like, so I don't know. It's also like. Sometimes, when you're in that zone, you're trying. इसका एक version में actually अगर तो paper पे वो क्या होता है that she tears this kind of like shirt, so that she's like, where's the flesh? And then she just finds whatever comes in her hand, like like a chunk of the shoulder or wherever, and it was like go for it. Like just want to make sure कि कहाँ है खून, वो जिंदगी कहाँ है इसके अंदर, So, but वो कुछ करते execution में, then we settled for this biting into his palm.
I think क्योंकि ये बड़ा लग रहा था यार, एक ही आदमी ने कहानी इमेजिन करी, लिखी, फिर गाने भी सोचे, लिखे और फिर उनको फिर पिक्चराइज भी करवाया।
It's again बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं है, वो एक आदमी का काम बाकी नहीं है, बहुत सारे लोगों का, बहुत से इंसानों का काम है। जो स्कोर है, जो बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक है, जो just music behind the scenes when people are talking or whatever, that always comes later. That is always produced in the post-production phase. But जो गाने हैं, they were properly inducted into the script. पहले जब script लिखा गया, तो कुछ situations थी जहाँ पे हमने कहा, okay, now we'll take this whole chunk of dialogue out and instead of it we'll bring in a song, you know.
स्टोरी सुना के गाने को क्रिएट करवाया।
जी, गाने पहले बने बिल्कुल एक सिचुएशन के, और कई गाने कई उनके वर्जन्स बने। किसी की लिरिक वाजंट मेकिंग सेंस, कहीं पे टोन उसका ठीक नहीं होता था, और म्यूजिक इज सच अ, you know, like it is a very supreme form of art, but it is also very scientific, it's very mathematical, you know. So कभी आप कहते हैं लिरिक कैसी चाहिए, और मेरे जैसा बंदा है नहीं, I can only tell कि ये गाना सही लग रहा है या नहीं लग रहा, बट जब आप कहते हैं नहीं इसका तो अगर ये आप जो चाह रहे हैं तो कोई रेफरेंस बता रहे हैं, and I didn't want to bring in references कि ये वैसा लगे या वैसा लगे, बट उसको जब आप राग सुर ठाट उनमें लेकर आते हैं, you know, so it was very complicated, and I had some really able people with me who understood all of that, from the lyricists to the composers to the producers to the people who played those instruments. Like honestly it's so sad कि रेशमा जी वाले में जो हमें सारंगी और घड़ा बजवाना था, we found that there were no, like पूरे लाहौर में कोई नहीं था, तो मुल्तान से एक साहब आए थे सारंगी बजाने के लिए, घड़े वाला नहीं मिलता था। फिर जो वो है द सॉन्ग आतिफ असलम वाला, उसमें बीन बज रही है और बीन बजाने वाले लोग नहीं हैं, right? Because like, you know, the whole thing in that is the chase, the weird chase, the lion and the gazelle chase. But then I was like, the camera has to move like a snake. It's almost like a snake wriggling through the trees, you know. I was like, and then it's Bulle Shah's poetry. So I'm just saying it was a lot of process. I'm really feeling so good about my life right now. I think I'm I don't know, because मुझे एकदम लग रहा है because of the validation. But you see now when somebody tells me कि भाई तुम ये बनाओ जो बस बिक रहा है, then I want to quote कि नहीं कुछ तो है भाई अच्छे पागल से लोग कुछ मेरी तरह के जो समझते हैं, जो सोचते हैं, जो चीज़ों के बारे में इतना engage करते हैं. So I think this validation is making me feel so good right now.